Hello, it's Karen
And Tim.
from Stamping on the Back Porch. Welcome to another Thursday episode. This is my birthday week, and I don't think birthdays have been so much fun since I was a kid. As I just get all these cards from you guys. I have just
She does.
lots of them to share here. So I said, this is so fun. And, gets to keep going because Tim's birthday is next month. So he's excited about that. I actually took pictures of all the cards I shared last week. And I'm going to put them up tonight in my customer group. So make sure if you are a customer of mine that you go request. It's the Back Porch Stampers. Because I'm also doing a drawing tomorrow for a fun gift. But I decided I'd put them up in that site for people to see. So that's fun. Hi, Tammy, Mary, Karen, Anne-Marie, Cindy. Yeah, and we're having a heat wave here. So summer came. Great, Donna. Yes, she said she just signed up for June's class. There is a new class. We have this Monday off, which is perfect since it's a holiday. And then the next week we are starting the Triple S class. Shakers, spinners, sliders, and more, whomever, but it'll be some really interesting interactive cards. So that will be very fun. I will hopefully have a preview card to show you by Monday because, I haven't started planning yet, but it's just in my mind. So, hi, Holly, Tammy, Linda, Donna, Pam, Karen. Oh, and more of you. That's great. So the link went out in the newsletter this morning. And if you haven't signed up yet but want to, I'll try to figure out how I just forward the newsletter to you over this next week just for the information in there. Because, tomorrow, Pam, you even know, my birthday's tomorrow. Yeah, Mary, it's hot here too. Trudy, Venetia, Jean. Let's see, what else? Oh, paper shares and ribbon shares and all that. The information about that is in there too, and we're still taking orders for those. If you ordered already, you probably haven't gotten, and if you're paying with PayPal, you probably have not gotten an invoice yet. Holly's is going to wait till, I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but we didn't want you to pay a month before you got your stuff. And on June 1st, we will be ordering, 2-day ordering everything we need. So we just need to know by then. We need to have orders by June 1st. So the end of this month. So we know how much to order. So we'll 2-day air them and then get them out as fast as we can. Okay, and thanks for those of you that share. I just totally appreciate that. So this is almost the end of the month. Oh, and we're going to be a little bit short. I just don't want to go over today because our grandson has a year-end closing program, that he's a part of. So it's fun to be able to go to those things. So we won't go over. Linda, I'm glad you're on live. Yeah. Nancy said she was born in 1952. It makes it easier. So those of us born in 1950 that are turning 68, most of it graduate from high school also in 68. So we're having what reunion are we on? I can't keep all this
50.
straight. 50. So we've got the 50, 68, 68. So better enjoy that. Mine is in September. I'm going because Tim wants to more than I do. But it is always fun to see people.
Most of my friends were in her class.
Yes, the paper shares, all the ribbon shares, all that can just be ordered through me. And Holly and I are doing them together. So it's whatever. We just split it up. So we do that. So great. Hi, Jeannie. Oh, but I just can't wait. Oh, and Robin, I'm going to give you a call later today. Jan, Leslie, thanks, guys. Oh, I just really totally appreciate this. So since it's the end of the month, this is the end of the time. Remember, if you're close to your 6 months, you don't want to miss a month because you might want your $30 gift card from me for anything that you want. I always say it's a free stamp set, but really you can pick something else. It doesn't really matter. It's FHHU3VMR, and you can always find this on my website. And thanks, Rob. Donna's husband goes to her reunions and she doesn't. Oh, that's too funny. Tim actually had so many friends in my class.
Yes.
We're a year behind, so most of his close friends are in my class, so that's why he loves to go. And I was so quiet back then. It's just so funny. You guys won't believe that about me now, I'm quite sure, but Oh, thank you. Karen's singing with words, so it's all good. Well, I better get started here. And Diane, Sylvia, Oh, this is so fun. Do you know, in my customer group, people send each other birthday cards too, because we list people's cards. So I send you a card, but you get from others, and people post what they get from people. It is so fun. You know, getting mail and then thinking about people when you make a card is just part of the other pleasure of what we get to do. So, Linda, your mom and I have the same birthday. Oh my goodness. And we're both special women. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
And you're both the same age.
Well, I'm still going to try to make 3 cards today. I'm not doing anything too involved, and Tim's going to do quick cards. So we'll get started here. So I said I didn't cut out too much. We just aren't going to go on, and we'll see about that. Okay. Thanks. Oh, Donis, you're the same. He's 1 year ahead of you too. Oh, that is hilarious. See, that would be us. I don't know why. I'm not a good mixer in crowds. You might not know that about me, but I love being in smaller groups. And I love having a purpose in a group, wandering and meeting people. That would be Tim's thing, not mine. But let's go on to birthday cards. And I will take pictures of these today, too. I'm just not guaranteeing I'll get this batch up today, but watch for them in the photo album on our customer site. This is Marie Shell from California.
Very good.
Okay, you want to just hand them to me? Will that be easier? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Tim has a plan. Ooh, oh, yeah. It wasn't a very good plan as he dropped them on the floor. We'll see.
There's too many cards.
I am so glad this stamp set is saying, and I love this. Look at the yellow, green, and the black and white. Happy birthday. Squeeze it for all it's worth. Love this card. Love that this is on vellum, and it sends out like that. So wonderful. Oh, and she's from California, and she went to Tim's sister and Holly. She went to their class. So wonderful. Thank you so much. It's a gorgeous card. Yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, smaller is better. Oh, thank you, Deb. So, it's kind of a, Karen says her.
Do you want this on here or for now?
I don't care. You know, we're all good. I just remember the thing. I think I just do them in the customer group because it's just easier because then I don't have to do all the copyrights and all this kind of stuff. But let me think. Oh, a whole lot of you are like me. I love catching up on people and smile. Okay. Oh, love it. Look at this. And this is one of those, somebody told me what these are called. Those little things. One of you will know the name. I do not know, but is that cute? So see, you can spin. He can be dizzy. So I can think of a whole lot of dizzy comments to make with that. Another year wiser with an owl. Oh, that is adorable. This is from Jennifer Hunstead, and she is one of the women that come over on Mondays to help me. She's what we call the young one in the group.
Yes.
Nowhere near retirement like the rest of us. So many years away. So it's very fun. And this is from her too. A Mother's Day. Oh, how fun. She gave me 2 cards. Oh, do you guys remember this? This was one of the celebration sets. I love that. Love that. Oh, wobbler. Holly, that's right. Wobbler. I should think of that. Wobblers are really fun. I'm going to have to get some of those, I think, and do a card with them.
Is that from Stampin' Up?
No, it isn't. But it is a fun thing. And it would...
Yeah.
Yes, I'll have to do that. So that's great. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, and this is Sharon Smythe. And she brought this to me at our card extravaganza on Saturday, and I love this. She issued this paper and that retiring butterfly that I just love with the sequins. And it's like on a brick wall. It's just very lovely. Great card. Thank you, Sharon.
Linda MacArthur.
And Linda MacArthur, whose mother has the same birthday that I do. I said, that's pretty fun. Ooh, this is one of the new dies. Oh, is that pretty as a background? And a bookmark is attached to start marking pages for your favorite stamps. Maybe I should mark pages for everything I buy, and it would just be like quadruple the size of my catalog. I'll have to do that. Show you. Love that. Oh, this is such a great idea. And look at this bookmark. Is this a great idea?
I might have to steal that.
Oh, well, Tim, no, I think, Tim, you could make one of these on a Facebook Live, and then you'd have one. He loves bookmarks. He's always going through my recycling to get... We'll figure that out. Isn't that pretty? And this is that new corner rounder too, but that is, what a fun way to attach it. Of course, I'll never. Great idea. And I love giving books or anything like that. So what a great little bookmarks for anything like that too. Gorgeous card. Thank you, Linda. Paula Allen from South Carolina. This is so fun to get mail from all over. And it's so fun to travel all over. We were laughing the other day. We go down to My Burgers, on Thursdays after this. And the guy that we've gotten to know there really well is moving to Wyoming. So he told us to come visit us. We're going through. But I said, it's just so fun to know all these people, different spots when you stop in and see people. So I said, oh, how fun is this? Happy birthday. And this is all that glimmer paper and the punch. Love that punch. Wonderful. And that, just goes with all the circles. I'm going to really miss this paper too. I love this picture perfect paper.
Paula who?
Yeah, Julie, maybe we'll have Tim make a bookmark next week. That might be a good plan. Okay, Tim? You remember that?
Okay.
He'll take that on. Love that. Paula Allen.
Okay.
It's wonderful. And this is Lois Steen from Illinois. Oh, and how fun is this? Okay, so this is... Okay, you can see at the bottom here, it's a note card with this printed on, and she must have had several, because then she started cutting parts of it out and layering, just like we've done with stamps. Isn't that cool? So on the very top, we have the bow and a few of the flowers. Cool idea. So for those of you that just have a lot of other types of cards and stuff, isn't that just a great idea? That is lovely. And all this shows, too, how we can make something out of all kinds of things. It's so fun. And this is Radine Rediesel from Iowa. Oh, cheers to another year. Love that saying with these bottles. So isn't that great? And, I'm doing, remember this card, because I'm doing a layout like this today. So I thought that's interesting, because layouts are always just fun to notice, because it just gives you ideas for other. But I just love how... just how pretty and simple that is with the bottles, and cheers to another year. It's perfect. This would be a great guy's card, too. So it's a great idea. Yeah, I wish comments were in real time, because you're still talking about the dimension in this card before, and I thought that's great. Yeah, I love that. Bottles and beer. And, you can make it alcoholic like beer or soda pops. You can, do it for anybody. So it's just a great, great thing. Karen Torkelson. And I'll never get enough of this set. Anything you do with this set is so gorgeous. And how fun is this? And she has a little Post-it note put right in there. She says she enjoys watching us, always a laugh. Oh, I'm glad. I'm really glad if you laugh with us on Thursdays. But I love how she's added words, added little details. And when I made this card, I was putting this on the side. So what I just love seeing is, it's like you can, the world of possibilities is endless. She has cut off her card. So do you see this side is narrower? And then put the extra strip right there. And isn't that lovely?
It is.
Hi, Darla. I wonder if other people, we still have never gotten a lavalier thing. I don't know if anyone else ever has problems, but no one has been complaining. If you're having trouble and can't hear us at all, it would be at your end. But that was a question I was going to ask, because I'm thinking we should still get one. This is Julie Wilson. Oh, one of my favorite sets that's leaving. The bird banter. A little birdie told me it was your birthday. Oh, isn't that sweet? And she is colored with blends. Lovely. Oh, and I like how she did the inside too. Oh, look, and this is that same card layout that we were doing. So see, she's got her designer series paper, and you see both sides, and then she has a little strip right there. Such a great design. Thank you, Brina, for sharing. And Jackie, I just love, I go back and look at cards all the time, because they just all have such great ideas. Kathy Murphy from Illinois. See, and she's got her note. I'm going to take it off, because this would obviously be turned inside out for the mail. You see, I really haven't looked at these before. Oh, how pretty is that? So this is an embossed folder with a blank inside there for the words, and then look at the flowers surrounding it. And I love how she did the leaves. They're just little strips to add a little greenery. So if you don't have like a leaf, isn't that I like how that just kind of sticks out like that. And I have never seen that done. Thank you. And thanks, Priscilla, and all of you who have shared.
A unique.
I can look at these longer. So remember, you can go on there and then, and you know, even if you buy any of my online classes, that's still, or paper shares, anything, you're a customer of mine. So make sure if you do any of that. Chris Coverston, North Carolina. Another one, which is inside out. So that is just perfect. Oh, okay. So if you're known for something, isn't that great? She's got a cat and then handmade by. You know, if there's something you're known for, what a great way to personalize things.
And that cat is known for having a long tail.
And her card said, this little card was sent inside out to protect the embellishments on the front. Please turn it right side out. Thanks and enjoy. And, you know, the first time Tim got a card that was folded inside out like this, he had no clue what to do with it. So that is a really nice warning. Oh boy, this brings back, you know, memory lane. This was a designer series paper years ago for Celebration, and I've always loved this paper. Isn't that pretty? And with the little borders and all the little scalloping. And see, she's made like a giant button here. Like it's got 2 holes. And this is how you could make your own little buttons. It's got 2 holes there and tied through a button just like you would do a button. Love it. Oh, everyone's saying a lot of great ideas. It is. It's so fun. I totally agree. Terry McDougall from Connecticut. Oh, another of my favorite disappearing sets. And see, I'm gonna put these up a bit so it looks like he can fly. This watercolor. Oh, I love these. How pretty is that? I just love how she's used the 2 colors and accented it here and then done a background. Oh, see, and she put words inside too. Lovely. I'll read all these afterwards, you know, when I'm going to take pictures. Very pretty. Yeah, and so bright and springy. It makes me think, okay. Jan Kitchen, who used to live here and is now in North Carolina. Or South Carolina. I was just thinking, yes, Chris in North Carolina. Because, you know, I'm going to come through the Carolinas. That's definitely on my to-do list. Another walk down memory lane. And I remember the paper, but I don't remember what it was from. But I have always, always loved this bird punch. Who here has this bird punch? So, I just think it is just that classic bird punch. And then there were some different stamp sets that worked with it. Love it, Jan. That's wonderful. And she stamped inside too. Kathy says, I'm celebrating grandly with all these cards. I said, yes, I am. I said at the beginning, this is like being a kid again. Birthdays haven't been so much fun since I was a kid because, you know, otherwise we don't get cards. I mean, what a great benefit. The Brit Phil. So is it Ruth? I said, yes, Ruth. I just started thinking, and I shouldn't stumble on your name because that's my middle name, Karen Ruth.
And her aunt's name.
Yeah, I was named after an aunt. And this is my favorite host set that's retiring. So last chance to get this. You can do so much with this. I remember when I started Stampin' Up, when they came out, they were the first company to come out with the 2-step stamping. And it was like, whoa, the depth you get from that. And I just still love it when they do a 2-step stamp. That was just like over the top. But I absolutely love this stamp set. And how pretty is that? And I love how she did the words right over the stamps. Oh yeah, people are saying they still love it. Oh, how fun is this? She wrote on a Post-it note, but she even cut it out so I'd see the flower in the corner. Oh, that's awesome. And she did this too. So, you know, this is how I send cards. Unless there's a message that, you know, is really personal that you think they keep forever. I said, this is so great because then you can keep the card going, which is awesome. Now, I know I have all my cards from last week. Ones before that, my cards get all mixed in together. You guys, I'm not very good about keeping them separate, so I'm hoping I can find those. Oh, and look at this card. This is Sue Freeman from Washington. This is gorgeous, and this is one of the folds we did in the last folds class. Look how this opens. Is that sweet? And so now if this were a photo or something, you could take that out. Wouldn't that be a great way to send a photo card? And it closes up. So keep that in mind. If you're wondering what classes are, then you get the PDFs and the videos forever. That is stunning. Absolutely love that, Sue. And I had just made them as square cards. I really like how you put it right in the middle and did that whole thing and added your, and I remember that butterfly. That is gorgeous. And Carolyn Nunn from Indiana. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. I love the stamp set. This was called, was it called something Street? It had some kind of classy name, and it always kind of reminded me a little bit of the Rose Wonder that came out later, which is also, that's going away. That's been one of my favorite stamp sets. But look how pretty it is, just stamping on crumb cake. And she's stamped in both crumb cake and cherry cobbler, and that's the two colors she's used here. Love it. Love it, love it. Yeah, isn't it fun to see what everyone does? So this is so fun. Mary Boltman from Wisconsin. Ooh, another one with these cards. Look at this. This is stunning. I love how she's used the ribbon to go across that way. And you can see it ends right there. And then here is that embossed piece. And so she's done a triangle. So you could get lots of these cards too. That would make a great one-sheet wonder. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, and it's a Mother's Day card. Oh, so I got 2 Mother's Day cards. My goodness. And she has a word here. A mother's work is never done. She works from morning until dawn. I don't do it as mothering anymore, but I still love to. She spreads her love and keeps you warm. But only once a year we say, Mother, we wish you a happy Mother's Day. Oh, how sweet. What a nice inside. And did you know you could go online and find, inside verses for things that when you want, and you can always start a collection of ones that say something to you if you don't like to have blank cards. I think that's a great idea. And then print them out and you can still stamp around it. So love that idea, and a lovely card. Pretty colors. I could have a show just on this. I didn't need to stamp this week. Okay. And now we have Marie Kruger from Nebraska. Oh, boy. I remember. I'm trying to think of the name of this, of these thinlets. You guys. Oh, yes. Manhattan something. Manhattan. That's right, Donna. You're right. See, this tells us who goes back a long ways. And this one is called... it was just a couple years ago, and I used it lots. I just love all these little pieces. It's got the leaves, the flowers, those insides. Oh, look. Oh, it's one of these extra fold cards. How fun is that? That is so awesome. So see, here's that card, and then this one folds over. Okay, done. And then there's a whole another card on it. And then there's a wrap around to tie. Botanical blooms, that's it. Oh, how fun is that? Now, there's another fold we'll have to do in a Fun Folds class. Love it. Botanical gardens. Yes, something botanical. So we got it. That's a gorgeous card, Marie. And Tina Webster from New York. Oh, I love what she did the back, and totally handmade. I love it. That's great. And here's a happy birthday layered on the numbers and just a little strip of paper. Letters. And how lovely. Oh, letters, layered on the letters. But how pretty. Oh, and a nice note inside. I think that is just really pretty, just doing the words and a little strip of paper. Quick, easy, and lovely. Yeah, I think one of the things, I'm trying to do in the class are having things just very organized. I'll have to figure out the names I'll put in each one. You can go back and purchase old ones, too.
Which is just got to us. It had no address on it.
Oh, I think this one was hand-delivered.
Oh, okay.
But so you can always go back and just see them. And, of course, you can download the PDFs and the favorite samples and anything you want, too. Oh, this is a stunning card from Christine Pfeiffer. Do you remember this paper from Celebration and this stamp set? And then how she's mixed the gold and the silver. Whoa, and wouldn't this make a great silver or gold or a wedding card too? These are just beautiful. Well, Trudy, I may do that. We'll be wandering around the east because I want to go up to the northeast too. So, but that is just a lovely card. Oh, are we getting there, Tim?
We're getting there.
Kathy Ost, who is taking me out with another friend for birthday breakfast on Saturday. How fun is that? Oh, and this is, You know, I love the colors here. Again, we have the yellows and the soft suedes. And this is another stamp set. Some of you may remember that I think it's just so pretty. Do you see how this is the reverse side of it? So it goes in. I think that is just very fun. Oh, and she's done a whole lot on the inside. Thank you, Kathy. That's fabulous. Kathy was my very first, we've been good friends forever, and she was my first host, and she has now done, when I started in January, she hosted, and we've done, I think, 22 parties. She does one every year in January. Some of them have 20-some people, some have 6. You know, it just depends on the year and people's being busy. That's why I never care when I do parties, because, you know, whatever happens, it's just fun to do them. And Bredemeyer. Oh, love this. Here is the swirlies. And look at that, just done as circles. We were doing... in my last online class, and I think, Anne, you were in that, we did some just basic circle cards. And this is the swirly circles, and I thought, doesn't that look great? That'd be great as a basic circles card. I never thought of that, but it just looks the same. It's like these circles to play with and then to add these things. This looks like she made her own watercolor paper out of there to tie in the colors. How fun is that? You can do a ton with that. And that is really a lovely use of that. And Carol Heyer. Oh, great. This is like a trip down memory lane. I remember this one too. And happy birthday to you and all the sequins. I don't remember the name set. I think some of you might.
Everything.
Oh, happy everything to you. Okay. Birthday is summer, everything, I'm assuming. So, yes, this has been birthday month. I said every day, you know, mail's never so special as it is in May. And nice inside too with the, you know, any of the different shapes would make great inserts too. But I love the black and pink. I love black with colors. Black and blue, black and pink. Is this the last one?
This is mine.
Oh, okay. And, another pretty one. This is, Linda Hancock. Yes, I came home yesterday and found this in my door. So how fun is that? This paper is so fabulous. I think it'll be on most people's first. If you haven't gotten it this month, I think on June 1st, I think most orders are going to have this paper in it. But isn't that pretty? And with the soft thing and then the flowers. And these flowers you can just even easily cut out like that. Lovely cards. Okay, and Tim is going to scoot in here and show one.
Mm-hmm.
I can put on your face, though, because we'll see that later.
Yes. You got to see what's up. This is a very masculine card.
So he assumed it was for him.
It is. It's got my name on it.
Okay.
And it's happy birthday early, Sally Anderson. Isn't that nice?
And this paper, let me just comment. Look, there is the bow builder. And how great does that look with that bow paper from the Truly Tailored set? I think that is just awesome. And just love those papers. Okay.
Thank you, Sally.
And so thank you, everyone.
Yep.
And we'd better get to doing a little stamping here. First thing we're going to do is a really simple card. And do you know what? I'm actually not even going to make this card since we're going shorter today. This one we really don't need to make. This is the first card I was going to make. Tim did this the other day, and I'm going to use this tree again to remind that. But I love how simple this card is. And if you remember, one of the birthday cards I had this arrangement. So all I've done here is I've taken 3 pieces of cardstock, and they're each a 1/4 inch bigger. And then I just arranged them. So that goes on the 1/4 inch, and then I just made that a little on the side like that. And then one of the stamps in the set says, be strong, be happy, be you. And they can be used all together or individually. So I just did be strong, like a tree, for somebody going through something. So it's just kind of fun. But and this would be a great masculine card too for a birthday. So that's a really simple one. And now we're going to take that idea and step it up. So this is, I am using 3 stamp sets on this card, which is pretty amazing. Oh, I'm not even, yeah, I'll color it that way just to show. So I love this stamp set. This is Rooted in Nature. And out of this, we're going to be using the tree. So I'm going to stamp the tree in green. And let's see, now I forgot to say, see, I have a note here. Jen Callis is the one who got Tim's card in her catalog, and she posted that because people were asking. She posted that in our customer group. So that is awesome because we really didn't know where it was going to go. So I better stamp this one more time. You know, if I was talking like now and then I wanted to re-ink it again, you can just blow on your stamps. When it's the water-based ink, it just pulls it right off. It reactivates the moisture. And here, I just smoothly brought that down. I'll put it there, and you can see there's a little green there, but now I've taken off the green. And I don't care if there's a little green left. I do it twice if I really cared, but on today's card, I don't really care. Welcome, all of you who are just joining in. And you missed some great cards. You'll want to go back and see those. And this is how I get my tree with both colors, which I think is really fun. So this is the card I'm making. So now that I have the tree, you can see I'm going to want to take the little bricks. And this is from the Sitting Pretty. Love these little bricks. It's got the little bulldog, the squirrel, all these things. And if you're never sure about how to put on these long, skinny pieces, it is just easier if you let it drop first and then put it on this way instead of trying to put on yourself and line it up. Let's see if I brought out Cherry Cobbler, and if I didn't, I will do it later because I don't think Tim can find it. I brought the paper, but not the ink pad, so that's okay. Now here is my park bench. Just love these. And I was making these. I made these for a swap. And so I used all different kinds from the wood grain. So it could be light, dark, any kind. So there's, okay. Yeah, to get my newsletter, just go to KarenTitus.com. There's a place right there to sign up, okay? So this is what's going to go on right there. So today we're going to do some visualizing because then I would put the red brick right down there. And just what I'm going to say, we're going to pretend I'm doing green. Just a reminder that you tap 3 times and then you stamp. That way you aren't going to go this way and get all of the sides on it. So then I wanted something on there instead of just a squirrel. So then I went to another, you know, because we love mixing up stamp sets. So, I have to show you this first, the thinlits, and these come out so easily. This is worth it to me just for this bench. I love sitting on benches and reading anywhere, and I always think it's just inviting when there are benches around and chairs, and there are all kinds of things in here, but I love those dies. Then I went to Sitting Here, which has the porch swing, and took 2 of the pillows and stamped in my cherry cobbler. One popped right out with the circle punch, and it's here on the table somewhere.
Right here?
Yeah, it's right there. And then the other one I just cut out. Nancy was with a non-stamper and she huffed on the ink pad instead of the stamp. Well, we used to always call it huffing, and then when that just became such a popular drug term, you know, with the paint, and inhaling the paint, I just kind of stopped using it, but that really is what we're doing. So this is kind of funny. But isn't that fun how that just ties in together? And then on the inside, I'm going to put the stamp. Sitting Here, Missing You. I will put these on my blog. I actually have a few quieter days ahead, and I plan to do a bunch of blog posts and get caught up. But Sitting, Thinking, Missing You. I think what a great card that is. And then this is Cherry Cobbler and Crumb Cake. And now I'm going to come back after Tim shows his card with a really fun card from Animal Outings, which is just one of my favorite stamp sets. But first, we'll put Tim on.
First, oh.
Do you have your Starbucks thing?
Yep. I do. So I went, good morning, good day. It's probably low. Should I sit down like this? I was at work this morning at Starbucks, and a young woman came and asked if she could...
That you didn't know, right?
Never met her before. asked if she wanted to buy a $10 gift card. So she paid for it, and then I handed her the envelope that she could put it in. She says, I don't need the envelope. And I said, okay. She says, because this is for you. And she handed it to me and said, because you're a veteran and it's Memorial Day, I want to give this to you. And I've never met her before, and it was just powerful, powerful. And then she went on to tell me that she has 2 brothers in the Marines, and so she comes from a military family, so she really appreciates that. So I was so touched that somebody would spend that much money for me, somebody she's never met before. So anyway, powerful story. I love it. So anyway, I am going to do something that I've never done before and that a lot of people haven't done before, and people are now starting to do this.
It's been going around the web, if some of you have
Yes.
seen it. And Christine, who's on the call, did a beautiful card this way. And I said, Tim, this looks right up your alley.
Not by husbands. Not by spouses.
But we'll see.
Oh, I gotta...
And I even said, would you know that woman to give her a thank you card for this? And he said, well, I would if she comes in again. But, he'd never seen her before. So that's really sweet.
It was. Okay, now this is the trick. This is going to be a fun trick. I'm going to try to glue 2 pieces opposite each other in this book. There you go.
Oh, an excuse to pound.
Pretty nice, isn't it? Okay, we gotta. Okay, look how they turned out. Now, this is going to be the fun part.
So we need to show what you have here. You might even want to. What's in here?
What's in here? This is ink. What kind of ink? It is Stampin' Up! Ink.
Pool Party.
Pool Party, of course. And
with a little water.
Do we use our fingers to get this down? No.
No.
Is this going to stain this?
You can do whatever you want, Tim.
I know it. It's my bone folder.
If things stain, it's part of the memory. But
Titus bone folder. Karen decided that
you're cooking,
that she was going to give me the minimum amount of ink.
Not really. I left more here for him, but
okay.
He's being a minimalist today, so that's fine.
How about this? I think it's going to stain. It'll be fun. Oh. This is going to be a mess. This is going to be a real...
This you can do with your kids, and they will love it.
Or your husbands.
I will get you.
Would you get me something? I bleed green because I'm part Irish. I thought I had so much ink, but I clustered it too close to the top. So thank you, my dear. Oh, it's even wet. Let's see if my bone folder is permanently stained. It is. It's permanently stained. So that, happy memories.
It'll just be,
Happy memories. Okay, now you see this? Here we go. See if this works.
Because you do know he hasn't done this. He hasn't practiced. Here, I'll take that.
Okay, I don't practice.
See.
I do it all for show. I do it all for show. Well, that's not too bad.
Oh, I love that one.
Do you know what that looks like? It looks like
that one.
An Easter lily.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't that pretty?
So, Tim,
now this is
that card up on Monday.
This is not.
Uh-huh.
This is not the stellar one, but this one is beautiful.
Yeah. And it gives you 2 choices. I said, that is beautiful. Okay.
That is. That is.
So
Very
you
nice.
will finish that up.
Okay.
You can just set that aside to dry.
I will do that.
And you'll see that on Monday.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
And that is a fun technique to try because you get different looks all of the time. So yes, and you can keep reusing the string. Yep. So very fun. Okay, so here's some tips for you. Although Tim will probably never do this again, but Nancy's saying your string was probably too wet and you have to pull the string quicker so it doesn't settle into the paper. But that's okay because he got one gorgeous thing out of it. And trial and error kind of you learn from and you learn what works. But I think that's just a fun idea. And, show that one to kids. They'll just have really a lot of fun with it. Okay, so this is going to be the last little quick card. I think this is just such an adorable card. Welcome, little one. And this is the animal outing stamp set, which is just so cute. So I first of all, great, so people like it. And I will put, I will put that out. So very fun. Okay, so this is.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Tim loves that you got it. Yeah, and Tim will probably have colored hands for the day. I cut these out, and I colored them a little bit with a blender pen. So these are my 2 pieces. And then I have my piece that's run through that petal embossing folder. And I actually, on this one, used a smaller hole punch, but I don't know, they kind of all get mixed around. So kind of wherever. This one will be bigger, but it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to put this in. And, that's right. I need a blue to go under here. So I'm going to do a blue from the back. I'm going to do a little punch in the back. And typically I would use, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. Because I'm just thinking that will actually, it may look fine or I may just really do this. Okay. Thanks. Yes, and in the customer group, it would actually be fun. You know what? Next week's challenge, I have a challenge in there every week, is going to be to do a string card. Let's have fun. Let's have fun with this because everyone could do it. You don't, need to have anything, and anything works. Refill. So we'll see if I can do this. Okay. Now, a little advice to you. You really want to make this hole punch under here a little bigger. Okay. This piece, so you don't have to think of any black, but this is to be the blue sky. And, you also might not want it to open this way. So right upside down. But this is it. So this is a piece of 5 by 3 3/4. And then I'm just layering it. Oh, I think it's even smaller than that. Because this one is, I'll put the measurements on the blog. But look this is how easy this card is to do. I just stuck this guy in here. And this time I think I'm going to cut it off and have him even looking, down more. But, he's looking down on the sweet baby in the forest. So isn't that fun?
In the pouch.
Oh, yeah. Chris, I'll refer you to that. And then on the inside, these are 3 separate stamps, but you can put them all on the block together. So if you're making a bunch of them, then they've got them already spaced and they're all ready to go. The customer group, Chris, is Back Porch Stampers. That's it. If you just do a search on Facebook, you'll see it right there. Oh, Sally, yeah, she just got back from South Africa and did a safari. So, so cute. But she has the most amazing giraffe pictures of real giraffes. But I think these are so cute for babies and fun things.
What happened to the punched hole in the back? Where's that going to look?
The punched hole in the back.
Is this going to be there?
Well, see, I was going to on the back because there will be a piece of white under here. Am I right? Let's see. The card's going to go like this. I punched it on the top. I meant to do the back, but it would be white. And if it's down here, it's the perfect place to put your little hand stamped card, your little hand stamp thing or your initials. So see, I just thought I'd do something with it.
She's actually,
yeah, I like, someone said they like the small hole better.
Punting.
I do too, but it all works. But sometimes, sometimes we punt.
Yes. She's punting.
Sometimes we punt, but I kind of like that because he's like peeking through the trees down, and it's all just kind of fanciful. So anyway, I just thought, so what I'm doing right now is showing you cards that I've done for card swaps lately. So this is just a little smattering, that back of, oh yeah, I can turn it horizontal if you punch it back. You're right. This is just a little smattering of new cards that are coming out because the new catalog goes live next, is it a week from tomorrow? So there's only 1 week left to get an order in on the old catalog. So make sure you've looked at everything and see, if you need to stack up on paper or anything, now is a good time to do that. And I think that's it. It's time for us to go so we can dash over to the school. We love having a job where we can also fit it around our life and be free to go to all the things that we do.
We are, and we do.
So I think that's it for today. We appreciate all of you. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, if you need all of the catalogs, except some of the most recent ones, actually, because but most of the catalogs should have gone out if you haven't gotten yours. But Holly is sending some of them from where she is. She is in Washington State doing classes today in Bellingham, so that's pretty fun. And then from there, she's going on to Spokane. New catalogs start a week from Friday. So one more week to order from the old catalogs, and then they are just gone. Yes, you could do that. Yes, so lots of great ideas. Thank you for all of these cards. It's been a fabulous month. And so we'll still show next week if any more cards, and if they start coming in for Tim, we'll just share the time,
We'll do them both.
I will thoroughly enjoy taking pictures of these and putting them up. So
See,
I'll let you know.
May is about Mother's Day and Karen's birthday. June is about Father's Day and my birthday.
Yeah, so I guess that's
perfect.
time to write. So, thanks for the hearts, you guys. Oh, thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Don't get up and leave yet. I haven't turned it off yet.
And we'll see you on Monday, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Yes, happy Memorial Day. Okay.